You're live.
Hello. Hi, New York and everywhere else. Thank you for joining us on this very special occasion. You know, the sky is dancing up there in the sign of Aquarius and just joined by the new moon. And I'm very happy to be with you tonight, I would say, or this morning, because it's 1:32 a.m. here in Cairo, Egypt. And please don't mind the last minute tools that they told me to wear. This is not just for decoration. I never wear things, for just for the appearance, So anyway, I don't know who is online yet exactly, um, but yeah, hi Belle, hi Cinnamon, hi Kitty, and hi Sophie, the other Egyptian here on the list. And of course, hi Scott. Who else? Jennifer. I don't know if you guys are online. Jennifer. Okay. So I'm starting to release already. Okay. So um, I don't know how your day has been today. It has been a very, very emotionally intense day for me. Uh, and physically intense for maybe since the last full moon. A lot of changes taking place, a lot of uh, the word that comes to me is renovation, not just innovation. Innovation is definitely related to Aquarius, but the way it's coming to me is renovation. Um, I guess it's the more relevant word to our inner work in relation to uh, Aquarius. So I want to get down to the circle and how it works. Um, so I channel everything from start to finish. My name is Maryam, and I'm Egyptian, and I was spontaneously initiated several times actually, but the main initiation was actually today in EST is still the 11th. So the sixth anniversary of my initiation into shamanism was yesterday, February 10th. This is the date of my initiation, February 10th, 2015. So I'm going on my seventh year now. Since that day, that life changed for me utterly. So it's nice to be celebrating here. Hi, Kristen. You're not too late. We're just starting. I'm just still introducing everything. Happy new moon, everybody. New, anyway, I think I mispronounced it, but anyway, um, yeah. So how does the circle go? I channel everything from A to Z. Nothing is from my mind. Nothing is from me. Nothing is, except you can tell very rarely. Sometimes my tone will change or something, and then you will get that this is back to me, back to earth, back to the 3D me, back to my uh, personality voice. So the circle becomes a mix of wisdom coming through to us in the English language and chants, um, and light language, and purging sounds sometimes, like a lot of coughing, maybe crying. Burping is the main thing. I apologize about that. It's very annoying when I hear any replay myself, but um, it's like a general, like, collective purge for the whole circle, and of course for the collective from humankind and from whoever. I feel like it's more than just humans releasing when that happens. So anyway, so this is technically what happens. and it's purely channeled. And uh, don't be surprised. Cinnamon here shares this lovely anecdote of the first time that I gave a circle. For example, I think I don't know what she was doing. You can type it down, Cinnamon, again, what you were distracted in. But anyway, she was distracted. She thought she would be listening to the circle, to the meditation taking place, and doing something else, like a chore or something. And then they called her out on that. Yeah, so she was cleaning her altar, she says, and then they told her, like, come on, like, you're not paying attention. And that usually happens. Yes, if someone, like, if I can't see, actually, however is working with me, they can tell. And also the intentions um, become very clear, and wrong intentions become called out in the circle. So uh, people need to really just align with the intention of healing, of growing, of transforming, as long as they're in the circle. Because otherwise it gets, like, we can see what's going on. So also, like, on the very good side of things is that this is something that is a shamanic journey for us as a collective, and this is why I always call it a circle. Spirit chooses who joins each circle that I make, and if you have something, you will be called to come and to attend, and uh, we become talked to as if we're the only, or as if we're only one person. So even if we're, for example, here we're 38 people, Spirit chooses or knows what it is that unifies all of us as one soul. And the circle comes in that talks to you as if it's talking to you alone, in sometimes kind of a freaky way. I've had clients who would just freak out at me and was like, how is it this accurate? But then this is how it happens. Um, Also, don't be surprised if you at some point start seeing things or visualizing things or hearing things or receiving however it is that you receive, and then 2 seconds later you find me mentioning it. Because again, this comes from the sense that this is all channeled. So when you're open and you're intuitive, it is very normal and logical that you would end up receiving the same things that I'm receiving. So maybe you will see them just as I see them, and then I talk about them out loud and everybody hears. Um, so um, Last thing, make sure that you drink some water before we start, please. Make sure that you're comfortable. Please, no need for extra accessorizing or like wide Egyptian makeup or anything like that. Please try and maintain whatever makes you really natural, really comfortable, really you, really you. Try to um, take these last 2 minutes or something to and yeah, if you've been wearing a belt, if you're wearing a belt, please take off the belt, please take off the watch, please take off any heavy accessory. uh yeah, no need for any of that, especially the belts and the watches are a big no in this work. um okay, allow any emotions that surface. Allow them, allow them, allow them. If you feel you want to cry, please cry. If you need to go to the bathroom and throw up, please do so. Don't let anything in. Please don't let anything in. And we would love to thank the four directions for protecting us, for enabling our ability to purify, to glorify, and to finally make sense of what never before made sense. For some reason, the spirit of my own brother is coming in. He has not been here with me in my spiritual work in ages. I lost my brother a bit less than 5 years ago. So he's here, suddenly here, out of the blue. He's saying, because I deserve the support. So I'd love you to just relax and straighten your spine and join me in. I feel this is going to include a lot of going through the directions. So we will be closing our eyes anyway, and directions will not matter, or the way that I'm directed will not matter. Okay, so closing the eye, taking a deep breath. You don't need to turn directions with me. All right. Hello. 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 We will be addressing you as in each individual. When we say you, we mean your feminine side, your yin. When we say her or he or they, we mean your masculine side, your yang. See yourself for the logistical spirituality of this circle. See yourself sitting in one big collective circle. She, your facilitator, the one on earth you call Maryam, false name, not really hers. She doesn't even know what her real name is yet. It's a non-human name. She is in the middle of the circle. In this circle, she takes the energy of the feminine. Everybody share the energy of the masculine. Do not worry so much about what comes in through your mind. Do not fall for this stupidity and tricks. The limited mind does not know, does not understand. The limited mind is here for you when you try to drive the car, when you wash the dishes. The mind is not here for you to understand the language of the heart. So please come in and share in this beauty that is removing the scar. Do not be frazzled when your name is called severely in your heart, when you're told that you've been wrong, when we put your mistakes aside. Her healing is not of Egypt. Her healing is not of this world. We are the ones that yesterday she called outside at the balcony. Breathe. When she's silent, learn to breathe. Too weird? Straighten your spine so that bliss can come through. Bliss comes through, up and down the sacred spine. Be new. She does not need you to look into her two eyes. She's not even here with you. Fall into your own sky. Mm, mm, mm. Ik an in ik an ik an ik an ik ook in ik an ook en ook en I know ik en I expand, expand. Hello, te ala ni heka nai ho hoi ka mai re ne heka. Nilun heka nai go ne nyan dai to ken dai kiss nai kana. Hoke ne heto le nika ba isin de eka. Hene ero oshine ene aisunduk of marinish na ke ala ne hokola na. Ala ne mali ne ala ne. Ure da yo. Straighten your spine and breathe. Very difficult there with the left shoulder blade. Just breathe. Just breathe. Look at that difficult shoulder blade. Just breathe. Just breathe. Difficult there at that shoulder blade. Just breathe. Just breathe. Difficult there at that shoulder blade. Just breathe. Just breathe. difficult there at that shoulder blade. Where's the artist in you? Why aren't you coming out loud? Where is the artist in you? Why aren't you coming out loud? Where is the artist in you? Why aren't you making a sound? We can see you. Even when you're not making a sound. We can't free you. Until you've chosen to sing out and loud. Freedom is for those who free themselves and sing and dare out loud. Astound. Daring to sing out loud, are we? Until you've learned to take off those clothes that aren't yours. You won't be able to make a sound until you've stopped being fake. A plastic copy, imitating everything that you seek, never really becoming. And this is why you're weak, because it's on the outside that you seek. Breathe. Dare to let her speak. The truth you think is ugly. Inside you, you've been so bleak. Crying is not for the weak. Crying is for the cleansing that you seek. So dare let her speak. The truth that you've been utterly bleak. When you take off these clothes, when you remove that false name and take away that wrong fame, at the end of the day, inside that grave, that is your own privacy. What do you have remain? What support have you gained? Were you ever able to make them smile at you? Just by being who you really are? Do you even have an idea what you really are. What are these lies that you so beautifully speak, making yourself so bluntly a freak? Breathe. Straighten your spine and breathe. Authenticity of the voice is no miracle for a human to speak. But the problem is that you think you're too weak. You think they've defeated you over and over again. You think it's not after your beauty that they walk. You think it's not your beauty that they seek. You end up thinking your community is the wrong market. The goodies that you have are stupid, useless, unwanted, undesired, a failure. If you've been failing to be recognized, it's because of how wrong are the words that you speak. Cairo inai kututi ni e autusuni irineha na aitu tikede ikena aitu kituko. Hikin it a into ikit ik a into ik ea in no in isn't ik in I e konduko parenikene ni kana ikuko. Isn't ipo pareni ke indishin isn't ikin aitutuk ik na it isn't and ook it an it isn't ik ook I ook ik and ook Breathe. Allow the silence of me anymore. I thank her, but I must leave. I don't want to be the old me anymore. I thank her, but I must leave. Dat is ook ik. Tiru, tiru. Breathe. When there's silence, just allow and breathe. Opening the thyroid gland. Opening the thyroid. Do not resist. Do not resist. Opening the thyroid gland. Allow. Just breathe. No, this is not psychic surgery. This is deep. We are intrigued by the inquisition of your sane mind. You can call it molecular change. The improvement of the words that you speak. When you're confident that it is your turn, when you know who you are, your shine, your glow comes from here. No more fake, no more freak. It's your less thinking of yourself that makes you weak. Breathe. Don't think it's not relevant to you. It is. at the bottom of that great canyon, in the dungeon and the womb, and those women weaving those stories, the old over the old. It is you that is allowing those ladies not to cut the cord. It is you who is still allowing those ladies not to cut the cord. Focus on your belly button at the umbilical cord. My inner self is the self of my mother and hers. It is up to my human personality and triviality to choose to connect or to stand alone. I can choose the weaving of that same old story. I can choose the termination of that deal. I can choose to heal. We know you think it is almost an imagination to think you can cut such a cord. When you're ready, when you've been wanting, the sky says yes and gives more. Now you ask, when I stand alone, what am I? If I'm not those old stories, what am I? Now you'll see. You'll be free. This canvas is your world. You paint as free. A new baby boy, shining the light of reality. Beauty unignored. refreshing, to show your truth. Speaking is your sword. Your love is those words that you seek and speak. Straighten your spine and breathe. If you have not wanted to be here, why are you here? You can leave. You don't need to sit in lotus position. Just breathe. It's part of the authenticity that we speak. Forget the teachings. Forget what drives you to become weak. Who are you? What do you eat? How do you speak? What do you wear? What's your star? Where are you weak? What do you seek? If you don't give yourself a chance, why are you here? Back to that umbilical cord. Your mind doesn't need to understand. Your mind doesn't need to understand. Bringing in the ring of the star. Bringing in the ring of the star. Bringing in the ring of the star. Your mind, please don't interfere. Your heart understands. Bringing in the ring of the star. Allowing the ring of the star is in place, ready to activate. I choose no longer to feed from that womb. I choose to follow my own star. I choose no longer to feed from that womb. I choose to be my own star. I choose no longer to feed from that womb. Take a sip of water, everyone. I choose no longer to feed from that womb. I choose to follow my own star. Just breathe. No more need for these pains. No more need for your inability to breathe. Activating the star of where you are. Activating the star of where you are. The heart of the stand. Breathe. Ooh. Yes, mm-hmm. Mm. Activating the heart chakra, removing false codes of cooperation. Mm. Removing false codes of cooperation. He doesn't have to win against you, and you don't have to lose. And you don't have to win against him, and he doesn't have to lose. He doesn't need to win against you, and you don't have to lose. And you don't have to win against him, and he doesn't have to lose. He doesn't have to win against you, and you don't have to lose. You don't have to win against him, and he doesn't have to lose. Bringing in the pink diamond for a heart to shine. Breathe. We know you are tired. Just breathe. We're almost done. We know you're tired. We're almost done. Just breathe. Now go ahead and conceive. Congratulate her. We're never leaving her now. We're included in every word she speaks. We bow to the magnificence of your choice of mission. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath. Move your hands, fingers, your toes, your feet. You can get up and walk a little around your room. Stretch. I would like to thank you all because, um, and I channeled, like, with the help of your energies around, I channeled something that is brand new. Some of my friends, of course, psychic, like they anticipated this for me from a while ago that I would be channeling some new technique, and it came through tonight, working with you all. And just yesterday, when they mentioned the balcony, I don't know if you would remember this. Uh, I did some painting outside, painted some things like actual painting, like drawing. And I knew I was calling motherships. Um, I did not know why. This ring of the star is a cosmic tool of healing. This is what came through, that and the pink diamond. These two tools, they came through for the first time tonight. Um, the ring of the star is something that helps with, uh, I'm searching for the word, with neutralizing negative ancestral uh, influences. Especially for today, what happened, how I saw it was that it was from the maternal side. So I still have to learn and see in my coming sessions uh, how it will work. Uh, and the pink diamonds to activate the heart chakra. So I don't know, I'm at a very interesting place right now. I think I can take a couple of questions. If you can text, it would be better. Welcome, Jennifer. My pleasure. So if you can text, if you have a question, or if you want to share something that you saw. this has been one of the very, very uh, powerful circles. Thank you, Foss. Yes, Sophie. Sophie Nezis Sergeni right here is saying the pink diamond energy was extremely strong, and this has been my friend and client since 2017. So she knows, she can tell the development. You're welcome, Dawn, Marie, and Belle, and Cinnamon. Yes, I'm totally like a train wreck. Personally, I'm very, very exhausted. It's almost 3 a.m. here, imagine. So yeah, I'm still going to wait for a couple of minutes to see if we have questions or something. Let me say, after this, expect a lot of purging, a lot of detoxing. So please um, be very generous with the water, with the hydration. Try to eat well if you can, of course, and try to stay away from triggers if you can. We're all doing life here. Um, but if you can, and if you can connect with nature, this will be very, very important. Yes, it's very normal to feel sleepy. It's very normal to feel anything outside the normal, I would say. Um, but yeah, the energies are very, very, I mean, I know it's 3 a.m., it's already past my bedtime here, um, but yeah, this has been really, really, really intense. So it's normal to get exhausted because actually I'm getting to tell you that you were all kind of astral traveling. That is like you were closer to me and I was closer to you, and it's like for this hour we were not where we were. So the soul has been doing a lot of work, plus all the purging, of course. So this is not just the purging. I mean, so it's yeah. I kind of feel like I'm still in the circle. I keep closing my eyes every now and then, like I'm being pulled back. Okay, any more questions? Yes. Well, I'm glad I helped offer something that was new, a new experience. I'm glad. Well, I want to tell, I feel I want, like, please keep writing your questions or your remarks. Um, and I want to share, uh, I don't know, the name is not coming through. Dawn Mary, nice to meet you. To I just want to share one thing. I'm getting to say that some people were really like fascinated or dazzled by this work. Uh, and they're just asking me to share that what happened or how I have got here is a work of every day for more than a decade now. Uh, Belle, we actually went to her chamber today. Like I saw, like when I made this noise, the percussion noise. This is when we were invited into her chamber, and this is where I got initiated in her chamber in the Karnak Temple, Sekhmet. So anyway, it has been a journey of seriously following my intuition since 2009 when I read that book, and I realized that I have to follow my feelings and see how I feel about things. And that was a concept that had been very long searched for. I was so confused as to how to make decisions, and when I finally got that book and got to this idea, I was like, okay, changed life right now. And then I took it gradually, of course, to the best of my, I was fully programmed. I was full of dogma. I was trying to fit in with my society and the teachings of religion and everything. And then the book is Human Design, actually. Human Design. I don't know whose it is. Let me look it up. Human Design. Yeah, I'm going to write it down. Titan Parkin. I'm going to write it down for you. It just tells you really how to do a lot of things. It's like a personality, like an astrology or a numerology reading. Parkin. Yes. Okay. So anyway, since then, day by day, I would say, of course, like I never stopped learning or growing since then, and then one thing led to another, and I was tested really, really in a major way at the end of 2014, and I passed that test karmically, and then everything just started rolling for me. I saw first visions of past lives, and suddenly reincarnation wasn't a theory for me anymore. It was truth. It was reality. And then I had holotropic breathwork in January 2015, and then in the holotropic breathwork session, this is where I really initially got initiated, but it was by really tribal, I would say, purely African tribes in the forest. I'm not sure that they were African, but it was very tribal, indigenous people, and we were around the fire, and I saw myself being like purified in their fire and everything. I had no idea what shamanism was at the time, and but something definitely I knew, like they were guiding me, healing me, changing me. Um, and then 18 days, I think, later, there was this initiation at the temple. Again, my feet took me there, and oh, thank you, Belle. One day for sure. Thank you. Definitely on the list. Uh, yeah. So, and then I just went into that chamber, Sekhmet chamber, to meditate. And it was the first time for me to be there in my adult life, this lifetime. And I just started chanting, long story short. And I thought it was just a one-time uh, event thing that, you know, yeah. I did the Egyptian one here. I did the Egyptian. It's not called ayahuasca. It's from the acacia tree, actually. So yeah, changed my life as well. So yeah, when it's meant to happen, it will happen. I actually have a peyote plant in my balcony. Like I got it 2 weeks ago, just after the full moon ceremony. So okay, everybody. Uh, well, I'm here. I'm available. If anybody would like to connect to me, I'm available soon as well. We will be starting with readings with esoteric, the program that I don't know what Scott is up to. I'm not sure. Um, but I'll be offering readings as well with esoteric and what dot NYC. 3 a.m. Forgive me for being confused. So yeah, all right. Um, I'm doing. Hopefully, I'll be doing this coming full moon. So stay tuned. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Take care. Good night, everybody.